Awake my heart, the golden prospect, the hope which is laid for you in heaven. Colossians 1:5. In the ancient world of Greece and Rome, that word hope had become opprobrious. To the people of that era, hope was an empty bubble, a will-o'-the-wisp, a mocking mirage, a delusive irony. When Christianity came, it rescued the word and crowned it with glory, just as nature, by one of her master strokes, brings the exquisite butterfly out of the ugly worm. So by the miracle stroke of his resurrection, our Lord Jesus transfigured that despised word hope into radiance and beauty. For he abolished death and brought life and immortality to light through the gospel. Hope is now one of the dearest words in our Christian vocabulary. Hope always has a twofold reference. It has both an objective and a subjective meaning. Hope must always have an object outside ourselves on which it fixes, and in that sense is objective. Yet hope is also a reaction within our own minds, and in a sense is subjective. Hope always has these two aspects. On the one hand, it is a prospect of the future. On the other hand, it is a possession of the present. Undoubtedly, a hope grounded in truth and focused on a noble goal is one of the greatest influences in human life. Fashioning character, stimulating endeavor, sweetening the disposition, and fostering patient endurance. It is the soul's anchor amid many a storm, the gleam of dawn in the fourth watch of many a dark night, the snowdrop peeping through the winter snow as a delicate but determined prophet of the coming spring. It was hope which kept William Carey at his through those early years of heavy setbacks in India, and rewarded him at last. It was hope which kept Adoniram Judson at it, preaching every day for 14 years in a Burma bazaar without seeing a single convert, and then saying the future is as bright as the promises of God. After one of the worst bombings of London during the Second World War, a notice was seen in the wrecked premises of a businessman. Everything lost here but hope. Think again for a minute of our hope in its objective sense. Our text speaks of it as the hope which is laid up for you in heaven. Let it be both admitted and claimed. Then that our Christian hope is one which looks above this world and beyond this present age. We shall always vigorously rebut the charge that we Christians are to set upon the future life to do much good in the present. The history of Christian philanthropy gives the lie to that allegation. Yet we have no high hopes of any man-made utopia down here. We shall do all we can to improve the world while we are in it. But the hope which our New Testament sets before us is above and beyond this present world, and we are not ashamed to say so. The psalmist said, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. Psalms 121:1. But we Christian believers are to lift up our eyes above and beyond the hills of earth, to that land which is fairer than day, where our heavenly bridegroom has gone to prepare us a place. Our hope is the hope which is laid up for us in heaven, not in any dreamy, monastic, or absent-minded sense, but in the sense of real, practical godliness. You and I are meant to be heavenly minded. Our Lord, who is our dearest treasure, is there. And as he himself said, where your treasure is, there your heart be also. Yes, our hope is there. Let us live for it.